Hello, my wonderful people of God, and I greet you all in the name of God, and I bring you all good tidings. I said, let me remake this video again because I made this similar video like this on my other channel where I taught about learning new behavior, on learning bad behaviors, when you come to a new environment. This lady relocated from Nigeria. This is a true life story. Relocated from Nigeria to Canada. She was a businesswoman. I'm going to read her story. She said she relocated to Canada, but she refused to learn our environment. When you get to a new place, the first thing you want to do is awareness. Try to know what the environment, try to know things about where you have relocated. Do not just come into Canada, hey, I don't jackpot from Nigeria. Because if you not follow their rules and regulations, either you go jackpot back to Nigeria or you go jackpot into their jail system. Yeah, it's two ways because these countries have laws. And they know they play with their own law. Even if now their papa and their mama break their laws, those people that break their laws, they have to serve some kind of time. That is why you come to a new place, you must learn their behavior. Be willing to learn, the willingness to learn the behavior, the commitment to their rules and regulation, the renewal of your own mind. Say, okay, you are going to leave that your old mindset in Nigeria. We in Nigeria, we say we know pass, we go fit maneuver all the routes, we will fit break laws, then we will call the maneuver all the rules. No, this does not work. Those behaviors does not work in the foreign land, in this Western world. That is why you have to learn new behaviors. You have to discipline yourself to learn how to obey rules and regulations, because a common Nigerian man, they obey laws for Nigeria. I'm telling you. But the good aspect of it is that most of this Nigeria, when they jackpot, they obey white man laws, but their own laws, they're not going to obey them. Be disciplined. Practice to be disciplined, to learn how to successfully obey these people's law. Learn this behavior by not breaking. Yes, my people, learn this behavior by not breaking their laws, and unlearn those bad behaviors that you are coming with to these new Western countries. Because this your behavior, what by not work, and it's not going to work in this Western country. So that is the reason why you should unlearn your behavior, unlearn the bad behaviors, unlearn those attitudes, those attributes that you have in you that will make you to break these laws. We're going to eventually send you to their jail systems. See, our sister, that's the reason why my number one list that I mentioned was awareness. You need to know what takes in this country. What takes and what does not take in those countries. That you can't just come to a country and just start business. No. There are rules and regulations. There are laws that you have to follow. There are procedures, policies and procedures that you have to follow in these countries to set up businesses. So this lady, this Nigerian lady that went to Canada, apparently she was making cream. It's the same thing that very dark black man was saying, and everybody about with Jenny Glow, and everybody, kind of Jenny Glow. Those people that were with Jenny Glow, they were like, why is very dark man talking about Jenny Glow? This now the same Jenny Glow in Canada went to Canada, started making cream, destroyed somebody's skin, and this person apparently is in Nigeria, also called the laws on her. And this is what she said. She said, a Nigerian lady is expecting serious sanctions from the government of Canada, Canadian government, due to how she chose to run her businesses in Canada. She this is what she wrote. Say, good day. She said, a few days ago, you shared a post about Africans, especially Nigerians, establishing businesses in Canada. And this is why I have decided to send you a DM to share my story so that others can learn from it. Say, first of all, starting a business is not the issue at all, but it is easier to just start anything in Nigeria. Now, everything I talk so and get away with it. But if you want to start a business in Canada, please follow due processes. It's not just in Canada. Anywhere in the Western world you are starting a business, you must follow due process. You must follow their laws. You must learn their laws. She said, follow the process. Say, carry out research about the business itself. That's the awareness I talked about. She says, see if the business requires you to obtain any licenses, certification, or permit to sell that product or run the business. Fortunately, in the US where I live, where I reside, you must have certification for everything what you do. Whether you be doctor, you be nurse, or you be lawyer, you be whatever, they come from another country, you must have a certification. You must be certified for you to practice. Yeah, she said, you must have a license or certifications and or a permit to sell that product or run the business. True. How if you say to run that product or run the business, know if your product would require to go through series of laboratory testings before it can be allowed or approved to be sold for consumption to the general public. And so, you say, please know that those listed points above are emphasized on. You can't just wake up one day and decide to start producing something. Each and every industry has their own process and procedures. Please follow it to avoid being in the same dirty situations she had put herself into. She's very right. Each industry, each business, each whatever have their policy, their processes, their procedure you must follow before you start any business. She said, yes, her story. Her story is that which almost landed her in jail, and she's still not free yet. She said before she left Nigeria, she owned a successful business, popular skincare brand, and a food packaging brand, which was running smoothly and fine. She said when she relocated with her family to Canada, she started the business in Canada. She's been running the business now, both businesses for 2 years in Canada, until one fateful morning, 3 consumer protection officer from the Consumer Affairs Office visited her house. If they send a Nigerian now, they go come take bribe. Yeah, it's a fact. It's a fact. You see, until this protection officer came from the consumer office, visited her house. She said, I've never heard about them before, because she did not make research. She was not aware. She just came and just felt that she knows too much. She wants to make money, and she decided to just jump into making food for Nigerians in Canada and making cream for Canadians and Nigerians in Canada. Automatically, they are Canadians, and the country will protect them. That's one thing with this Western world. They protect you. As long as you're in their country, they will protect you. So she said, when they came to her house, she's never heard of them before, and she didn't even know what was going on at that moment. I didn't even know how they got my home address, probably because I run my business from home. She said they told me that at my house, because someone reported her business, which is skincare brand in particular, one of her businesses that she run at home. She said, all because they reacted badly to the product and they came to carry out investigation. We say, that moment, she said she was destabilized, confused, and felt like the ground should open mouth and swallow her. Somebody reported her, just like that girl in VDM situation that came to complain. What happened? She was arrested. She was victimized because she don't have connection. But in this Western world, it's not like that. Anybody can report any company, anybody, and that company will be. It doesn't matter whether you are the poorest. That company will be investigated. She said during their investigation, they found out about her second food business, and this made it more complicated. They requested for the samples of all my products, which were subjected to laboratory testing, and they later found out that her products are not fit for human consumption due to what they found out in the test result. She said, here are her current allegations. 1. Running an unregistered business without government approval, which they claim she did not register her business because she's trying to avoid taxes. That is tax evasion, you say it. And she's going to, that one a strong one, which they said is a serious offense as this is under tax fraud. Now they hear so. Number 2, selling unregistered illegal products that pose danger to human consumption, which is not allowed in Canada. Nigeria, you can say anything. You say running such businesses without license or permit, and also running it in an unapproved environment which isn't fit for such businesses. An investigation shows that the environment where she produced her product isn't clean enough. That is what they take very much into consideration, especially when you are making food. The environment was not clean. So it is over 1 month now that the case is still ongoing, and she said she received a fine. So she spoke to her lawyer. Her lawyer said she might receive a fine of thousands of dollars and also pay for damages that her product has caused to that customer. She was also told that it may also lead her to jail, but she doesn't know how and how long she might be spending in jail due to the business tax fraud that was mentioned above, and the list goes on. She says she's in a serious dilemma right now, and she didn't know about all this because you did not make research, my Nigerian sister. You did not make research. You just came and you felt you know it all and decided to just going into a business is a good thing. You know, I have friends and family that are doing businesses. It is good to research. Learn your environment, unlearn your environment, unlearn those bad habits and learn new ones. She says she's in a very serious dilemma right now. She didn't know about all these things. She thought it was pretty easy to run businesses here. I never knew I needed to follow due process. Yes, due process. That's why these countries you came to are working. If they were managing them like Nigerian, the place would have been worse than Nigerian. She said the most painful part is no matter how hard she tried to explain to them that she didn't know. That is not. I don't know. It's not, how do I say it now? It's not an explanation. They are not believing her. That she's a novice in that area. They fail to listen to her. And they say being naive is not an excuse. For you to come and claim that you're naive is not an excuse. And they are not buying that. So because if everybody in the country is claiming that they are naive, then that Canada no go good for you to come live. So she said, there are resources out there on government website that she should have used to educate herself, but she did not. So she wish and pray that, that she get out of this mess. And she's truly saying that she really did not know. My dear sister, you have to make research. Anywhere you are going, new country, new environment, make research. Please, guys, pray for her. I hope our prayers will work for her, because these countries, they do not play. And now she's posting the website, the government website, where you have to go and learn and unlearn those things that you need to know before you setting up a business. If she had done this, probably they would have just found a little for the lady that the skin was destroyed by her skin product. You see all these Nigerians that are buying all this skincare and their skin is getting destroyed every day by day. And if they come to talk, the owners of those businesses will even slam them with lawsuit for defamation. What kind of defamation? How can you say you are making a cream and it destroys somebody's skin and the person complains, you are still slamming them with defamation? My people, please share this video. These are the things that we should learn to post so that people will understand that these laws should be encouraged in Nigeria for consumers to be able to complain freely without being victimized. Say because they don't have connection, they don't know anybody, they are buying your cream and your cream is destroying their cream. They have the right to complain so that you, the producer, will be able to refine, readjust, measure your chemicals that you are using for those products properly. Nobody is out there to bewitch you for your business to go down. No, people correct errors. We make errors every day, so you know the right quantity to use. These are human beings. My people, please share this video. My name is Patience and this is Patience Vlogs. Thank you for watching. God bless you. Subscribe.